My name is Micha G. I live in Seattle and I have worked in the car industry for a very, very long time. But I've had my own business. So I have a very non-traditional resume with doing PR and communications, mostly for the car industry, and also doing some leadership development for them and for tech companies. I joined the program because when I decided to look for a W-2 job and employment, I was like, how am I even going to start this? And I hadn't put together a resume in like 10, 15 years because having my own company. So I had no idea how to actually start a job search for full-time employment or put together a resume. And so that's why I called reach out. I hadn't really started looking because being so out of the loop made me realize that whatever time I invest at this point is just pretty much wasted. And I might actually burn contacts I have if I don't come with the right strategy and the right materials. And I didn't want to burn my good contacts that way. So that's why I really only started after joining the program. As a PR and communications person, I'm used to making things easy for my contacts. And now I wanted something from them. So I had to make it super easy for them, which meant I really had to come with the right materials and the right asks and not just like waste their time. So that's why I felt the program was so important at that point. I would say the biggest win was first learning how to put my materials together. I have done so many things and also a lot of different things. So putting that into sort of a streamlined story was really hard, and you really need an expert to help you with that. And so we defined two directions in which I could go. I tried one first and realized that it wasn't really catching on for probably external reasons, but also from reasons on my resume, and switched to actually what Richa recommended first. So that's where I wasn't willing to do that first, but I came around, and so that was like the big deal. Like one of the biggest wins was the preparation for my interview with Amazon, because that honestly, the preparation for that felt like going back to school, um, and feeling like you should have done your homework like all semester long, but you didn't, and now you have to cramp it into like a weekend. That's how it felt. But with that SOAR approach, it really, really made it a lot easier, and it took a lot of the anxiety out of the process. When we started working together, I really struggled with the definition of impact. First of all, there is the fact that as a vendor with your own company, you don't see all the data, especially with companies that keep things very close, like automotive as a company. They don't publish what they don't have to publish, so it's very hard to define your impact. And as we work together, I learned that there are many ways to define your impact and show your impact, not only like the very strict data points. I wish I had those too, but that would have made it a little easier. But we found things I could use to demonstrate impact and have data to share. And that, I think, the moment you have those data points, uh, that makes you more confident, right? Because I'm generally a confident person, but if you are um, middle-aged and you've had your own company for so long, it feels like, oh, I'm too old, I don't have enough in-house experience. That really messes with the confidence. And so restructuring it again and saying, okay, this is the impact I actually had, and going forward with that made it a lot easier. I would say another thing that I really enjoyed in the program was just getting to know a lot of different people, and especially different from me. Like probably most program participants have or similar resumes, but still they're from very different industries. Their domain experience is very different. Lots of them are more tech than I am, but it was still so interesting to meet people and just really hearing other people think about what they are striving for, what their goals are, really helps you rethink your own goals because I think we all tend to go, if we don't take the time to really sit with it, we all tend to ask for the stereotypical success markers. I would absolutely recommend this program um, because I think it saves you so much time. I mean, I'm very big on efficiency. And I hate wasting time. I don't even have kids, so I do have plenty of time, but I don't want to waste it anyway. There's so many things I'm interested in. And so having that guidance of like, okay, first we take a step back, hello, hello, and really define what you're going for. It saves so much time. And that's what I think I would say to a friend who's interested is like this will save you time in the long run. It will probably save you money in the long run too, because you don't go left and right to try out different things. You have uh one concept, one container. And yeah, that's why I think it's really a very, very good program.